So 2x4s, various lengths. I was able to hang this sunblocker over my hutches. This hutch I repurposed. It's pretty damn big. It's the biggest one I got. And you can see this is behind everything. I'm just sharing my rabbit setup here. And this is a good system for me because the chickens in the summer are when the predation is probably the heaviest. They're protected under here, and I throw food all around here. And they scratch all the droppings out and spread it all out, and I can use it for potting soil, and it really improves your plants. But yeah, there's some bunnies in here. I gotta tame them up. Their mother is an Amish bred Lop of mysterious origin. Their father was a Chinchilla, French Lop, a big old blue like this, like a chinchilla colored, or whatever they called it, a chinchilla. It was kind of like, maybe this one's more blue, but either way, that's the only one that came out similar. So we'll see. She's a good mother, so I bred her. These hutches were the first ones I did. I did them in the winter. I was scrambling. I was still active duty. It was a mess. I've since learned some better design. Like, you have to protect the frame, otherwise the rabbits will destroy it. And I started using, well, we'll see about the mats. I think they're 1/2-inch rubber mats for the winter. And I got to come up with a better system for the water, but this 70% sunblocker is really good. So this is the hutch I built last year. I started it in like August or September or something. And I was slowly finishing it into the winter. There was a lot going on, but it's nice. You know, really nice. I used local hemlock from a local sawyer, basically a guy just selling some lumber in the woods. Good deal on that. But real spacious, real big for a giant breed like the French Lop. This is my biggest rabbit. She's a doe. I lost my buck, unfortunately, preemptively cold. The old buck, because they just weren't breeding. So I was getting annoyed. They are not easy to breed. And it's a matter of she just, well, in my experience, they've just been real picky with the bucks. So, anyway. This is probably a mess in here now. She keeps it clean. So this one's kind of trained. I always forget. But in the winter, I'll put, this isn't the mat. What is this? Oh, it's like a 1/4 inch. It's this is just a scrap, but I put a big mat in here in the winter when they're about to give birth, and it keeps them real warm. So this was the best hutch that I've built to date, and I like it. I did it just, I don't know, from my head. I didn't draw nothing out. I just started doing it. This one's mother bit her ear off. And then there's her little bunny. I didn't sex him yet. But yeah, little French Lop. Her father was also the chinchilla buck that I had. So at least I bred him a couple times and got some litters out of him. Yeah, so the story continues. There's a bit of hope here for the French Lop. We'll see. I'm new to rabbits the last, we'll say, 4 years, almost 5 years. But so far it's been interesting. And the chickens really do, as a system, it's kind of low maintenance. In the barn, it's a mess. The cages and all that, that's a lot of work. But you could figure out a watering system, which I'm about to try to do here. And this could become really low maintenance, where you get like, a bucket of water hanging, you get 5/8 tubing and waters, and just fill up the 5-gallon buckets, and then everybody's good to go. Stuff like that. But yeah. Just wanted to share the rabbit setup real quick. So I don't really talk about it much. But it is a worthwhile pursuit for meat and for your vegetables, particularly if you got some yard fowl. So anyway, works for us. It's funny, I was showing people, they wanted to see the bunnies, so I have a bunch from different breedings. And it was just really interesting to see everybody's reaction, hear everybody's reaction when they see this little Lop. But yeah, that's one advantage of breeding these Lop Rabbits is people just love them the way they look. They're like a cartoon character. But they're one of the most tameable, actually. They just get really calm. But yeah, they all freaked out when they saw that one. I just think it's funny. Yeah, they are unique looking. But this is the calmest bunny I got. So these guys are part of a 4-year experiment. Trying to get something that's Rex furred here. We'll see. Like, I'll probably keep those two. And probably not those two. But we'll see. This is obviously the mother. Soft fur, but it ain't Rex. This is Rex fur. The only one that came out that way.